Hey, are you like the thousands of other advertisers out there looking at their revenue and being like, where the heck did it go? B2B, service businesses, and e-commerce sales were all dropping every single month this year. And if you're wishing you were selling at the levels you were about a year ago, you're not alone and you're not crazy either. There's a very specific reason why all of this is happening right now. But before we get into it, my agency Conversion Giant helps advertisers just like you drive better returns by looking at their specific challenges surrounding digital advertising, search, retargeting, email marketing, and now with AI taking over everything, we are successful at getting our clients seen on AI platforms and AI overviews. If you have questions, please visit our website, conversiongiant.com, and book a call with one of our strategists. Now, back to your issue. Well, these traffic drops have actually been in the works for about 6 to 12 months. And advertisers are now really noticing that their sales volume continues to decline month over month. And most agencies and ad managers don't know what to do about it. Even their rankings are still solid, but that doesn't explain why the sales are not happening like they used to. It's been hard to pinpoint because oftentimes advertisers are looking at one specific thing, your paid ads, your organic performance, and they're not looking at it as an overall change in search. There are several factors at play here today, which we will discuss. So just know it's not one specific thing. The rules have changed. And so if you want to keep up, you'll have to make some adjustments to how you spend your time and your money to get back online revenue. In this short video, I'm going to break down what's happening, how it's impacting your ads, and what you can start doing right now to stay ahead. One of the biggest trends shaking up online marketing is the shift in how people search for information. At the time of publishing this video, about 13.1% of desktop searches now include AI overviews. And those are the little snippets that Google serves up with summarized answers right at the top of results pages. Now that's a 100% increase from just 3 months ago when it was around 6.5%. And by the time you watch this video, it may have doubled again. And it's not just Google. Platforms like ChatGPT are being used as an alternative search engine. As of today, 27% of US adults now use AI tools like ChatGPT instead of Google for finding out what they need, whether that's products, services, even advice. To some of you, that 27% seems like not very much, but for that number to be where it is in less than 2 years, it is really unprecedented. This shift is massive because users aren't always clicking through to websites anymore. They're oftentimes getting their answers, suggestions, and even product recommendations straight from AI tools. That takes some search volume away from Google, but there's our client down there. Now, Google has its own AI service powered by Gemini, but even if you do a search on Google for a random product, you'll notice that there's a lot of stuff that is not just shopping ads and organic listings anymore. You have shopping ads, product grids, and depending on the search, AI overviews. There's our client again there. That means fewer impressions, less traffic, lower ROAS for advertisers who are still playing by yesterday's rules. And since tools like ChatGPT don't currently serve ads, you can't just buy your way into these conversations. So what do? Let's talk about what you can do. Here are 5 smart ways to future-proof your visibility in AI-driven search environments. Number 1, optimize your product pages for AI. AI tools like ChatGPT use their own web crawlers like OpenAI's OAI search bot to index content. They don't pull from Google search feeds or Google shopping feeds. That means your website content is critical. Make sure your product pages are rich with descriptive, structured content. And remember, these engagements people are having with AI, they are more conversational in nature now. So they receive more context around the user's needs. Therefore, we need to give AI the ability to offer your customers an option when AI is trying to personalize their result. Add key info like features, specs, benefits, and even answer common questions like an FAQ that users might ask. Add as much context around how your product could help many types of customers. Number 2, add structured markup data. Use schema to tag your products with attributes like price, availability, brand, and reviews. This makes it easier for AI models to accurately understand and recommend your products. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, schema markups are little snippets of code which allow both search engines and AI to quickly assess key pieces of information on your website. There are specific markups that you can use for products. So go to schema.org/products to see what kind of information can be added. Most e-commerce frameworks don't automatically add structured markup, but you can oftentimes add that functionality just by installing an app or a plugin. And then once you have it installed, you can check out Google's rich snippet tool to see how your markups look to search bots and also see if there are any other errors. Number 3, enable and welcome crawling by AI bots. This one's a bit technical. Update your robot.txt file to allow OpenAI's crawler and create an LLMS.txt file to help guide AI crawlers on your website. Both of these are very small files that live on your website server. Robots.txt tells all bot crawlers either they're welcome or not welcome on certain parts of your website. LLMS.txt says, here lies the treasure. One way you can check for this is to visit your website in any browser and add the file name /robots.txt or /LLMS.txt at the end of the URL and see if it's there. For robots.txt, you'll want to have this, which actually covers you for OpenAI's crawler. For Google Gemini, it would look like this. And then you may want to look up the name of other AI crawlers and add them according to their individual instructions. Having this on your website is sort of like a welcome sign. Bots don't necessarily need it, but they are more likely to crawl your website if you have it. If they don't read your content, they can't suggest products. It's that simple. So if you don't know how to access your robots.txt file or make those changes, just reach out to your agency or your developer for help. And the LLMS.txt file is a bit different and requires you to understand how to format it. When creating this, the goal is to give LLMs or AI platforms a snapshot of what is on your site and what the most important resources are. It can include links to both pages as well as to other files like a PDF resource. We'll be covering this actually in more detail in an upcoming video, but please also know that the LLMS.txt is only a proposed standard, which is not exactly used by every AI bot right now. Just like robots.txt and schema, they took some time before they were widely best practice. So being the first to adopt could be beneficial in this rapidly changing environment. Encourage and showcase customer reviews. AI values social proof. Reviews, specifically product reviews, if you are an e-com, increase your chances of being recommended both in search and in AI tools. Make them visible and authentic on your product pages. These reviews should also be added to your schema markups so that both search engines and LLMs can easily access and display this information. This is going to be the key factor in your product showing up in Google's free product grids. And then number 5, diversify where you show up. This is a little less specific as it's going to be different for every company as to where it makes sense to show up. OpenAI or AI isn't just crawling your website, it's pulling context from across the internet. YouTube, social profiles, LinkedIn, forums, all over the place. And so you want to build authority across platforms so you show up as the trusted recommendation, not just as a search result. I know what you're thinking. Yes, who has the time to do all this stuff? But in this day and age, there are more and more ways to automate a lot of this process using AI, of course. So I'm not saying everyone should just 100% automate their content and have it posted, but with all the tools available, content creation should be much faster. And so this could free up some time, at least a few minutes here and there, so that you can put out more content and engage with your community. The search landscape is evolving fast and it's only going to get smarter. If you're feeling the squeeze from lower sales or fewer clicks, it's not your imagination, it's the AI era. But with the right strategies, you can get ahead of this trend and position your brand as one AI actually recommends. It's just not enough to aim for the target anymore these days. You literally have to aim for where the target's going to be in the future. That's how fast we're moving. So we're going to see a lot of companies live and die on how well they adapt. If you want help optimizing for this new world, reach out at conversiongiant.com because we've been adapting our clients since day one.